there peeps, mewmew here, and welcome back to Danmachi Memoria Freese. And how are you today? I am fantastic because the update has just dropped, and because we just got an update, means we got new events. And with this event, which today is July 17, 2018, there's a few different things that are here, and several of them I did cover in my video this morning while I was half awake, talking about spoilers for this update. And let's talk about them really quickly. So we have the Heroic Trials Fairy Fury now available. If you do this, you can while doing this event, you can get medals and that drop for just completing the quest over and over again, which if you get 400 of them, I believe, you can get the Elven Awakening Lefia Bond. If your Lefia is already at max limit break, you can sell it. If she is not, then you can use it. It is very important that you do it if you have Elven Awakening Lefia. Even if you don't have her, still do this, because you might get her one day and it's totally worth your time. It is a high difficulty event. Usually they do have little tips. You'll get a feat title if you complete the last one, but just per my assumption, because she is a magic attack unit, it is possible that, very strongly possible, that the best thing that you can use against her are physical attacks. So make sure you have your Sparkle Princess Eyes or any other physical attackers. That will be very, very good for you. Blah blah blah. You can challenge limited time. Okay. So, and of course, every time you unlock it, it's only available for 1 hour, and you can do this daily. But usually, if you do it on one day for less than an hour, actually, and even if you just grind the hard one and aren't shy about using your potatoes, you can do it within the hour. Now, then we have the Shoreside Swimwear Story Gacha is now available. I love the title. It's just so pretty. I really like it. So with this gacha, there are a few new units. We have Tiona, Lily, Hestia, Tione, Eyes, and Seer, all in swimwear costumes. So we get 4 adventures, 2 assists for a total of 6, and there's 8 types of gacha, like usual. We have the one starting today from now to the 30th, so 31st is going to be a new event, but Monday the 30th I will be live so we can see what the new event is going to be. But on this first banner you can get Hestia, Lily, and Tione. Yeah, pretty sure that's Tione. No, Tiona, sorry. Tiona. And on the second banner, which also drops right now, you have Ice, Tione, and Seer. I already talked about these units. If you want to see my opinions on the units, I'll leave a link at the end of this video to my character description of each of these, just going through their album and seeing what they do. And sprinkle it in here and there, my opinions. Actually, in the video that I'm going to link, you can see in the description the timestamp of when I start talking about the units, in case you would just want to, skip to the juicy part. Apart from the regular banners with all girls, also note it is a 10-step banner. You are guaranteed a 4-star on the first, 4th, 7th, 10th draw. One of the new ones. And you can draw from the gacha once per day for 10 paid irises. Actually, I just want to see, are there other 4-star units available? Let's see, unit list. No, the only 4 stars on this banner are the homegirls. So if you get a 4-star unit on any other draw, it's gonna be one of these girls, which is good, because some of the previous banners, actually for Grand Day, which was good just because there was a increased chance of getting a 4-star, but it was a really large pool of 4-star units that you can get, so that makes it very difficult when there's too many in the pool. But now, for this gacha, if you get a 4-star, it is one of the event ones, so that's pretty good. And there are paid gachas that go along with this. So from today, we have the one for Tiona. We also have the one for Lily, going all the way to the 24th, which is next week, and the one for Hastia. When next week rolls in, we'll get the one for Tiona, Tiona, Eyes, and Seer. Paid gacha, 400 iris is paid, and you'll be able to get one of these units for sure. Sometimes you're able to, you know, take out a few more in there, but at least one you'll get, which is good if you're like really close to next limit breaking them and you know, trying your luck. The next thing that we have here is a short size swimwear story. This story is just kind of following the girls on their summer trip. I really like the banner they did for it. It's so cute. But it is kind of awkward cutting here between Hestia and Ice. Let's see. And by gathering the event items, you can actually get Beach Winds Aurelion. She is a 3-star unit, and it is a longer story tale event, but you can get various other items and you can exchange in the gacha for different things such as Exilia books. There is no event gacha associated with it, so it's okay. You just get whatever's in the exchange shop. And status will highly increase by limit break, don't miss your chance. So, you know, it's basically strongly urging you to max limit break her. And we'll go look at her in a little bit. Unlocking condition for quests. So this one, again, if it requires you to have a certain amount of items before you can go to the next part of the story. So just, you know, be considerate. I've done like the first part, and I had to do for the first unlocking, I had to do all of them in normal, all of them in hard, and also in very hard. And I still had to do another one in very hard to be able to unlock the next little chapter in the story. So, you know, it is going to be a lot of grinding to get through it, especially, but definitely do try to do it at all 3 levels, because 1 irises, 2 different items in each of them, and 3, you know, you need things for the exchange. And oh, here we have Beach or Winds Ryu, and oh, we actually get a description of her here. That's awesome, so I don't have to go to the other side. But look at her, she is so cute, she's so adorable, she's adorable. And you can see her stats here at max level break, level 80. Her strength, endurance, everything seems, you know, pretty on par on things that you'd expect. Then we have her special, which is high wind magic attack with index to strength. Okay, I mean, her strength is pretty decent, not the highest we've seen, especially compared to some 4 stars. The attack she has is mid physical attack and low physical attack to foes. Then for allies, penetration rate plus 20% for 4 turns. So I mean, at least the increased penetration rate for allies is a perk, but you might not be using her in like your, you know, your main team, just because she is not the strongest. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, you have a pickup gacha for Finn. If you really want the Brave Sword Master Finn, you can get him in this banner. If you need one from, you know, max limit break him. I'm not going to summon for this one. I'm totally not summoning from this one. So back to top. Let's go find and see if we have any more secret things. Scroll. Remember to do Rampage. There's a lot of irises in there. And I don't see a notice for it. But Record Buster is also open. Oh, no, this says 710. 4th edition, new characters added to Alarm Clock. So this was yesterday, actually. So after the update, there's new characters in the Alarm Clock, which is actually Riviera, Finn, and Loki. In case you want for the Alarm Clock, I don't actually use the Alarm Clock here, but it's a nifty feature. You can set it to remind you when your stamina is up. You know, cute things. Season 8 Record Buster. No, this is from the 10th. Okay, so if we go to Arena, there is a new season for Record Buster. I highly suggest you do it. My recommendation, if you have like a min goal, is to be in between rank group of 11 to 50, just because after that the rewards aren't that great for the group. So I always try to be there from, you know, 11 to 50, my minimum bar. And you also get the Buster medals. If you don't recall, you can actually use these to create some amulets, which can give you 100% resistance to different status ailments. I've got a poison one, and it's also for war games. And also the rank reward for your personal rank, you can get a different amount of irises for depending on where you end up. So definitely try your best, or at least try once, because even at the lowest mark, you can get 50,000 irises. I mean, sorry, 50,000th place, you get 50 irises. So it's definitely a consideration to do. Let's see my gacha luck. I'm gonna pull ones from the paid banner over here with the homegirl and see what we get. Okay, it's a 2-star unit, so nothing spectacular. No. We're gonna ignore that happened. And we're also gonna do the paid one from over here. Maybe one wants to, be my luck day. And apparently not. One, at least twice, I did get a 4-star unit when I've done this before, but today is not that day, and it also tells me not to go further. I will be trying to get enough irises to pull all 10 times from this banner particularly. I do want that Seaside Goddess Hestia and the Lily are the ones that I really want. Tiona, I mean, I'm not gonna use her. I'm not gonna use her. She's a pretty decent unit, but I'm not gonna use her. I really want Lily and Hestia. I mean, I would not be opposed to see her, but I don't have that many irises right now, and yeah. There's just so many irises in the game. I'm almost collecting them all. So, yeah. But, definitely, look at the units that you really want and which ones will actually help you in your game. Always be very considerate of that. If you're going to spend money in the game, don't spend with, above your means. Always be considerate of your, position and what is actually going to improve your game. And, I know a lot of us chase waifus, so Hestia is Bestia, as y'all know, in my opinion. So let me know in the comments below who is your waifu. Also, I'm leaving a link in the description to my Twitch channel. That's where I stream mostly on Tuesdays and Thursdays, sometimes on different days, which you can find out if you follow me on Twitter. So thank you all so very much for watching, and until next time, meow meow.